Do you know what CPI is? I'm doing a series of Bitcoin-minded memos this week that will focus on CPI. What is it? The truth about how it actually works, and how it's being used to trick you and steal your money. Maybe you think I'm being extreme by saying this, but after this week's series, you'll be shocked and able to see the CPI scam for what it is. I'm Pasco the Pleb. Welcome to today's Bitcoin-minded memo. The facts about CPI that will piss you off the most, they'll be covered in memos later this week. In today's video, I'm going to explain what CPI is to first get us all on the same page. You have probably heard inflation talked about in the news, yeah. Remember, inflation refers to how much prices are going up for the things we buy. But a more accurate way to understand inflation, rather than price increases, is to understand it as the measurement of how fast the US dollar is losing value, how fast it is losing purchasing power. Are you following me on this? You see the price of your groceries increasing, you see that, right? But what is actually happening is the dollar is losing value, which means more dollars are required to buy that same product. The US government deliberately lowers the value of your dollars each and every year. They control this. Now, CPI is the most commonly quoted measurement of inflation. Or remember, said another way, a measurement of how fast a dollar loses purchasing power. It stands for Consumer Price Index. CPI is used for a lot of important things. It's used to determine how much to increase Social Security payments. It's used to formulate business contracts and plan. It's used to make policy changes, and it's referenced by politicians and citizens to argue if the economy is in good shape or not. It influences the outcomes of elections, and it's used to plan monetary policy. So what's the problem? In videos later this week, I'll explain how CPI is measured. Those facts will shock you. But let's first consider the extreme conflict of interest here. We shouldn't be trusting CPI or using it. It is calculated and published by the US government. The rules on how they determine CPI are also decided by the US government. Remember, the US government and central banks cause inflation by printing dollars. The US government benefits from inflation while it hurts you and I. The government is incentivized to cause inflation, then hide it from the public. Do you think that CPI could help them do this? Yep. And how about if a political party is in power and wants to be reelected? Think that they'll be motivated to find ways to show a favorable inflation data? Yep. It is not a good idea to trust CPI. In the next Bitcoin-minded memo, I'll give you specifics on exactly how it is calculated. Oh, it's pretty bad. You won't want to miss that. Have a friend who needs help learning? Share this video with them. Have a question about CPI? Well, leave it in the comments below and I'll answer it. Like this video to help this information reach more people. See you soon.